Mr. Speaker, America's founding generation did not take up arms merely over taxes. They rebelled against a tyrannical government that planted spies in their taverns, searched their homes, and read their private letters. Benjamin Franklin understood this threat deeply. He popularized the rattlesnake as a symbol of America, first with his Join or Die cartoon, and later by praising the defiant motto, "Don't tread on me." He also delivered a timeless warning. Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. This year, 2026, marks the 250th anniversary of our Declaration of Independence. There could be no more fitting time to reaffirm the principles of liberty than by dismantling the surveillance state that has quietly eroded them. That starts with the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, FISA, which has become the modern incarnation of the general warrants that ignited the revolution. Created originally to track foreign enemies on foreign soil, Section 702 has morphed into a sprawling domestic surveillance machine that sweeps up Americans' communications and treats the Fourth Amendment like a suggestion. On June 12th, Congress faces another deadline to renew Section 702. The intelligence community wants a clean reauthorization, but we are not going to accept that. Congress should not accept that, and no American, if they were actually told the truth for once about what their own government is doing to them, would accept that. This is not opposition to national security. It is a refusal to sacrifice essential liberty for temporary safety. If Congress is going to renew FISA, then we must enact meaningful changes. First, repeal the dangerously broad expansion of the term electronic communication service provider. It now allows the government to compel churches, small businesses, and community organizations to hand over Americans' communications. Second, strengthen the FISA court's amicus curiae program so independent voices can actually defend Americans' rights in secret proceedings. Third, close the data broker loophole that allows the FBI, IRS, and every other federal agency to bypass the Constitution by simply buying Americans' geolocation, metadata, and browsing history off the market. Most urgently, require a warrant for backdoor searches of Americans' communications. At peak, the government conducted nearly 3 million warrantless searches of U.S. citizens' data, many of them illegal. Foreign threats must be watched, but Americans deserve probable cause and a real warrant on American soil. In addition, we must ban the central bank digital currency permanently. A CBDC is the ultimate surveillance tool that allows the government to track, control, and potentially freeze every purchase you make. The CBDC cannot ever be allowed to operate in the United States. It is the biggest threat to our privacy. And as you know, while we are at it, let's secure our elections by ensuring that only American citizens vote in American elections. Mr. Speaker, our founders never intended for us to trade liberty for supposed safety. Our founders never imagined a day where illegal aliens would be voting in our elections. In this 250th anniversary year of American independence, Congress must draw a line in the sand. Let us stand with our forefathers, the Constitution, and the American people who want secure elections and for the government to stop spying on them. Reject the rubber stamp FISA renewal. Pass these reforms. Secure our elections. Ban CBDC forever. Restore the Fourth Amendment. Protect our republic. The rattlesnake is once again rattling. It's time for Congress to listen.